Do you have to, I think we would have to have more epic fails if we wanted to be on YouTube.
Yes.
I think that's.
Oh, Amy Adams.
Hey, what is Amy Adams doing?
Amy Adams running her mouth off about the damn ham not spinning.
Yeah, well, you know when we could have used that.
And by running her damn mouth off, I mean politely reminding us.
You know when we could have used them polite reminders was when we were in the dome and we were yakking away with the bar light.
Sit still for a minute. Sit still for a
Why?
minute. Because I got to lock the focus. Got to lock that exposure. Hey, let's do this. Let's do this on camera. I'm going to make it real cold and green in here. And then I'm going to warm it back up. And then I'm going to lock it. Tally light.
Tally light. Hey,
Let's
give me
go
my
over here.
tally light over
You
here.
got your cat. All right.
There it is.
Gonna lock your focus. Gonna lock your exposure. Gonna lock your volume of your voice down by about 30%. And
Lock one, lock
it
two,
in.
lock three, lock Loman. Hey, remember that from the airplane?
Howdy, folks. Big Ed Barnum here.
Are we on now? Okay.
Yeah, we're on. Howdy, folks. Big Ed Barnum here from Big Ed Barnum's Bobble Barn and Garden.
Cole Screaming Eagle Wilson here from Cole Screaming Eagle Wilson's first official 18-ball run in snooker. I was playing this guy named Greg. And you know how...
I don't know what that means.
Greg... Man, I tore him up.
I see.
Coming to a theater near you.
With a very...
soon.
With a
We got
very
an important message for you, too.
I'm not going to say it.
What's the important message, Ed? See, I'm helping you out now.
Drinking a Pilsner. Oh, by the way, if you go in...
Tastes like honey.
If you go in the house, nobody shit. My wife's making broccoli soup. Just thought I'd let you know that if you go in there.
Oh, you're saying, hey, my wife's... Here's the way you should have phrased that. Wife's making broccoli soup, so don't you go in there smelling and thinking that somebody shit. Because what I heard was, hey, if you go in the house, nobody shit. Everybody pinch your cheeks because the old lady's making broccoli soup, and if you shit, it'll ruin it. That's what I heard.
Hey, Lady Wani. Congratulations, Lady Wani.
Congratulations, Lady Wani. What are we congratulating?
She won the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes.
No kidding?
Yes, kidding. She got married last weekend. I think it was last weekend.
That's probably better. Did she marry Ed McMahon's ghost?
I believe so, because he would not leave her alone. Is that a Publishers Clearinghouse callback?
He is dead, isn't he?
That's what we call a callback in comedy.
Yeah,
Although
that's what we
usually
call
wait about 10 minutes.
A callback call out. Did you move the fridge up or the table back?
I
keep running into it.
I moved neither one. I think
his chair gotten thicker?
I don't know.
Is Ed McMahon still alive?
I believe Ed McMahon has passed away. I got to take my medicine
let's
from
go.
this morning that I didn't take.
What is that? Some kind of testosterone booster?
It's my trucker speed.
Hey, there you go.
It's going to
That
keep
is
me awake
not a
all night.
testosterone booster.
Speaking of not leaving somebody alone, when I take trucker speed, I will not shut up. Or I will not stop delivering cargo. Screw it.
Ed will not shut up when he has taken trucker speed or is awake.
Yep. Actually, I don't talk nearly. When the camera's off, I just sort of... I'm kind of quiet.
Y'all wonder why I'm always
ogre-like.
asking, hey, aren't we done yet, Ed? You know what I mean? Because,
Lady Wani wants to know if you got thicker.
I did. So, hey, September, last month in Oregon when it ain't raining constantly, right? And so September, I got this activity, Withings. It's a Withings Steel HR. Ed give me one at the yard sale.
Because he refused to buy it at the yard sale.
Yeah. No, I said I'd give you money for it, and you said just take it. Or I just took it. One of those.
Yes,
it
and.
Okay, so anyway, so I took it, and I didn't give him any money for it, and it worked for a while, but it was too big, and and it was leaking. That was the one with all the condensation issues. Well, this one doesn't have that. Anyway, so I got this activity tracker. So September, I said, hey, I'm not going to play any snooker. I played some, but I'm not going to focus on that. I'm just going to get as many steps as I can.
Mm-hmm.
And I set some goals. 750,000 steps in September. 382 miles, because I wanted to get 300.
So 750,000 steps.
Yep. 382 miles, because the Oregon coast is 360 or 70
That's walking
miles long.
and running?
Walking and running. Walked 2 marathons. I had 2 30-mile days.
Mm-hmm.
One of those marathons, I ran 4 of the last 8 miles and almost fell over. I was fine. I got in the car, and I drove to the 7-Eleven to get a Gatorade, and I couldn't walk anymore. Ran 2 half marathons. and did some other stuff. Anyways, so this is how I work. So September, gutted it out. You know, I'm running right, and then October came, and I said, well, got all the numbers. It's in the app. Time to eat cake and beer and donuts and sit around.
Yep.
Guess how many steps I have this month, Ed? About
30,000.
About 100.
Find
So yes, was it Lady Wani that asked? Yes, I have gained weight.
It was
Thank
Lady
you
Wani.
for noticing.
I don't know what I was going to talk about. I actually wrote some things down that we're going to do tonight.
Hey, man, we are going to be on top of
Did you bring your
today.
ballot?
Fuck. Hell no. You know I don't.
I think
vote,
that might be the first time you've said that on the stream.
You know I don't vote, Ed.
Well, I'm going to vote. Although funny, it is on there. Going to provide a garden update because I know everybody wants to know how my Harry Vetch is doing. You heard me, Harry Vetch.
Apparently,
he didn't think it was a real thing.
No, hey, said Ed, that's you. You save that joke for the Elks Lodge. The internet is going to appreciate it.
We're
Say,
also
no, it's
gonna-
a real thing.
We're also going to eat something.
Hey, let's start with that. 'Cause I'm starving. What is it?
It's squash bread
Did you make that
that I made out of squash
from your garden?
from the garden. And it has 2 cups of squash that I roasted. And it's pretty good.
Roast? Did you scoop it out and how did that work?
I cut each squash. These are like pumpkin-like squash.
Those are the yellow ones you had up there?
Yep.
Okay.
I cut each one into like 4, depending on its size, 4 to 6 quarters or sixths. You know, how like a watermelon.
No, I know.
You know, you get a little slice, crescent slice. Anyway, and then I roasted them with some oil and salt, and then pureed it.
Nice.
And used it because I have 3-gallon bags of pureed squash.
Still, after making the bread.
Well, I have 2.5 gallons now because I thought that'll certainly take up a lot of things. So you're hungry.
I'm hungry.
Well, I've got 2 little plates here. I left the butter inside.
I don't need no. Well, maybe we'll see. Remains to be seen
So,
whether this is butter or not.
do you want to?
Cut it on the insert
Yeah.
camera. The insert camera's pointed at me. Like that?
Not like that.
Why, you don't want me to smile like creepily? How much do you want? God, this smells good, Ed.
It should be.
It's got a lot of brown sugar in it. I can smell
It does have brown sugar. It's got regular sugar. Oh, you're just going for it.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
I'm doing it on the camera.
All right.
I'm hungry. All right, there it goes.
Careful with the. Thanks for that host there. We got to take one in to the wife. I told her.
All right. You got another plate?
No, but grab a paper towel. You can take.
She want the heel? Or
I'll take the heel. Put the heel on a paper towel. This is like that that logic problem of the fox,
the chicken and the egg.
Yeah, and the egg. The trick is the egg has to take the canoe over. Jesse's mowing her yard now.
Whoa,
Well
that
done.
one big. Splat.
So you take her whichever one of those you don't want, and I'll wait for you.
I'll be back.
All right, I'm going to wait for you.
Door's locked.
Mm.
Oh, locked hard, too.
While Cole's gone, we'll secretly replace his summer squash bread. I don't know what I should have thought of that joke about 2.5 hours ago and wrote something out. Thor have been very good. Hey Vetter, hey J-Man. Thanks for joining. I told Cole I'd wait for him before I had a bite. He's used to disappointment anyway, so I'm just gonna have a bite of that. Nothing goes with it tastes like pumpkin bread. The summer squash I grew is kind of like pumpkin anyway. Hello, Oni-chan. My neighbors So I'm pretty sure if you go back...
Hey, you said you're going to wait.
I did. To finish it.
Got it.
I'm going to wait to finish it.
Hey, it smells like somebody had an accident inside your
It's
house.
my wife. She's making broccoli soup in there.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that would pay up. Pay up? Hey, Doxy, how are you?
Oh, that's good bread, Ed.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm trying to do that thing where I don't call people out if I don't know them. Let them lurk. I forgot what I was going to say.
Look away. Hey,
God
Ed,
damn it.
Did you redo your basement kitchen stairwell interface?
Yes.
That wallpaper and paint looks new.
It is very new. And I succumbed to my wife's wishes and allowed new wallpaper in the house. In that vestibule only. I don't want any wallpaper anywhere else.
Internet, hey, listen up. Wallpaper, if it ain't like the 1890s through maybe 1907 wallpaper, it's gross. I don't like it.
You mean you don't like synthetic fibers in your wallpaper?
Wallpaper just looks... It irritates me.
No, we're wasting time talking about wallpaper here.
But it's right, it says it right there on your list.
Wasting time talking about wallpaper.
Right there.
So we did that. So I think if you go back and look at all of our live streams, by the way, this is the 65th.
Yeah, I dare you.
This is our 65th live stream, and I know some of you are sitting there thinking, well, I know a guy that live streamed 65 live streams the first 65 days of the year. Well, so do I. I know him too.
What's that guy's name?
Tommy Baloney. He streamed. That's a
lot of baloney.
He's a guy that every day he makes a 1 pound bologna sandwich and he eats it on the stream.
Is that a real thing?
It's not a real thing.
Damn, I like bologna sandwich.
I'd like to question Cole Screaming Eagle Wilson about the pronunciation of his name. That's an interesting
question. Wait, who's questioning me here? Online chat.
It's only Chan.
Online chat productions. What you want to know?
I'm trying to figure out what kind of question. By the way, I was going to say, if you watch all our stuff, 75% of the time you can hear my neighbor mowing their grass.
Because she doesn't want to listen to us.
Just listen to the golden dulcet tones of a one-stroke engine. It is a one-stroke engine on a lawnmower, right?
Depends on the lawnmower.
I guess it does depend on the lawnmower. Oh, your name. So I gather Oni-chan knows how to pronounce your name. They're interested in your pronunciation of their name.
Who we're talking about? Online chat productions here.
Yes.
Let's question. I mean, I'm the one who should be asking you how to pronounce online. Let's see. Hold on, where'd it go? Only Chan produce tones. Only that guy Chan produces tones. That makes sense to me.
It's not enchilada.
Was that the one that said Enchilada Productions?
Maybe.
Man, I'm hungry. Hey, Enchilada Productions, if you've overproduced, okay, today's Enchilada Productions week has gone over, and you're like, what are we going to do with all these enchiladas? You freeze them, and you send them right here. Cole Screaming Eagle Wilson, Portland, Oregon, 972-353. Right, we got bandwidth on here?
Bandwidth?
Nothing. It looked like the camera was flickering.
I don't think so. All right. The grass mowing is now part of the stream. Well, it has become part of the stream. You know, the funny thing is, my neighbor, I've talked to her because, as you know, we can be loud jackasses in here at times. And I was asking her, I was like, hey, so do you ever hear my friend and I in there, getting it on? I mean, and by getting it on, I mean putting on the show.
Hitting each other with cricket bats?
And she was like, no. What are you talking about? I've never heard you guys at all. And I find it hard to believe because, I mean, there's barely siding on the shed here.
I'm on the other side of the house from you, from the shed, and I can hear you when you're out here doing your morning book, whatever.
Mm-hmm. My book. Actually, tonight we're drinking Heater Allen Pilsner. It's a really good club soda. It's one of my favorites.
It's, I've had club soda and I've had club soda, but I've never had club soda that has kind of a honey taste to it. It's got a little bit of
like
honey.
a hoppy taste to it. I don't know. I went high on hoppy. It's got kind of a hoppy taste to it. So we've got to get through some things here. And there's one thing. We're doing the Harry and David Orgy in about a month or so, I think. And about 5 weeks ago, we ordered the overpriced $40 beef pot pie from Harry and David. And guess who closed the tab without finishing the checkout process?
Wasn't me. Mic check.
It was me. So we got to order that again.
Wait a minute. What was the one we had before? Was that lobster?
It was a lobster pot. That was the $69 lobster pot pie from Harry and David. I believe a few of you are watching now will remember that.
That was a good pie. Not best.
So we also have, I got to provide a garden update because I know everybody wants to know how the hairy vetch is going. I'm just going to do that now. So about 8 weeks ago, I ripped out the garden.
It's been that long?
It may have been 9. It's been a while.
When did we?
And the garden looked like this.
When did we count cukes?
That was June.
Wow.
I believe that was June.
He had, anybody, I don't know if you all were watching, but
It's going to take an hour to get through this.
It had about 82,000 cukes out there. Big cukes.
We had 30 cucumbers.
30 cukes? Well, that wasn't all of them. You had more cukes coming. We didn't even count those cukes. But we measured them, weighed them, girthed them, and we slapped them on the butt and gave them a name, and there were a lot of names. We were plumb ran out of names.
Certainly were.
Yeah,
my favorite.
A lot of cukes.
My favorite cucumber, of course, was named Gary Strong.
Yeah, you would like that cuke.
So this is what the garden looked like about, I'm going to say, 6 weeks ago. I ripped everything out. It was a sunny day. And then I planted some mix of seeds. And this is it about 2.5 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. And you're just going to be, look how lush that's coming in. That's 268 square feet of hairy vetch, ryegrass, crimson clover, winter pea.
Crimson clover?
And one that I'm going to have to refresh my memory on here.
Wasn't crimson clover, wasn't that they were clones and they were bad guys in G.I. Joe? You know what I mean? They had the face mask and they... You know what I'm talking about. The Crimson Twins?
Yep. I have no idea what you're talking about. I wasn't present there. I wasn't fully present there for that comment.
I was looking at
chat.
G.I. Joe, Cobra, that's the bad guys, I understand. They did a lot
He's the guy that talks like
Cobra! That's a Cobra Commander there, and then they had Destro, and then they had, Internet, help me out. What was the gorgeous Eastern European woman that was, I think she was, Destro was her beau. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, what's it called? Cobra, they did a lot of experimentation with genetics, right? I think that's how Cobra Commander, I think he was, then they had an emperor that was like a half-breed snake man, but they also made some clones, and they wore crimson. They were like the Crimson Twins, but I think they were the Crimson Clover Twins. That's what brought it up.
Got it.
So, Internet, hey, you straighten me out on all that.
The Dreadnoughts. Hey, Randy Knickers.
Now,
Good to
what,
see you.
Dreadnought, is that what they... No, that's not what they were called. They wore red, crimson. And what, the Dreadnought, isn't that's like a X-Man villain or something.
So anyway, 8 weeks, 6 weeks earlier today.
Hey, look at all that green there.
And basically that's a cover crop. You let that grow, and come March, you just turn it all under.
Baroness.
Mm-hmm.
The Baroness.
Oh,
Was her name. That was her name. I can't remember the Baroness.
That was delicious.
Man,
that was a delicious check of the microphone.
That was one stunning animated Eastern European evil lady.
I have a feeling you're going to be mentioning
G.I. Joe.
Eastern European women, the entire thing. Would you like more squash bread?
Yes, I would.
Folks, if you haven't seen it, it's there in the bottom of the frame. This is something that came out of the garden. Well, this bread didn't come out of the garden, but the main ingredient in the bread. It's 80 degrees in the shed. I turned the heater on because it was probably 50 degrees this morning. I turned the heater on and I didn't turn it off.
You know how hot it is in the dome?
I don't know.
65 degrees, same temperature it is every day, all day long.
That's right.
That's that geodesic dome power. I got thermal heating.
So
Never varies by more than 4 or 5 degrees.
So I don't know how to take care of this business, but we live in Oregon here, and 2019 is a special election year. There's nobody running for open seats. It's a all ballot measure thing. So I thought
we don't run for seats in Oregon anymore after because initially they selected council members, legislators, and the governor by a very elaborate. What's that one where when the music stops you got to sit down?
Mary Murder Kill.
Yeah, move on. I lost it.
Mary Fuck Kill. Fuck Mary. Go full of grace. No. Murder.
Bloody Mary. You gonna vote? What's that?
I'm just wondering who's going to report me for saying fuck Mary, and then the other thing that I said. So I've got my ballot here. There are 4 measures on the
Musical
ballot.
chairs. That's how we used to determine our leadership in Oregon.
Do I have to use black or blue ink? Of course I do. I have.
Number 2 pencil, Ed.
They don't want pencil on that.
No graphite allowed.
So I'm going to pull up sorry. It was like I've got the online voters pamphlet up. This is going to rock everybody's socks off. I'm going to look at the viewer count now and see what it is in 5 minutes.
Because they all want to look at the pamphlet. That's what you said, Ed.
I did not say pamphlet.
Yeah, you did.
Because that is one of my pet thieves.
Right.
Is people who pronounce the word pamphlet.
I think you said it again. Internet.
I do not pronounce it pamphlet.
This is like the Masked Singer here. Y'all are going to vote and Dancing with the Stars. Did Ed or did not Ed say pamphlet? So he said "f," but he said "pamphlet." Pamphlet. Yes or no?
Cole in about 90 minutes. Oni-chan has already mentioned this. In about 90 minutes, you're going to be bitching about, are we done yet? Not even going to be like, no, because you wanted to take me over Cole's. Not Cole. You wanted to stick a red hot poker up my ass over how I pronounced a word.
Uh-huh.
And yes, my neighbor did stop her lawnmower right as I said red hot poker up my ass.
She can't hear us.
City of Portland measure 26204. Gather the kids around because
what's this one about?
This one amends the charter and increases protections for Bull Run watershed. Sorry. Bull Run's the watershed that gives us all our water here in
Wait a
Portland.
minute, hold on. Increased protections?
Are
they going to try and cover it again?
Well, I believe, yeah, so I think this is one that doesn't actually have, it's not a bond measure, it's not raising any money. It's, shall the charter be amended to increase Bull Run watershed protections by restricting access, regulating allowed activities, and limiting land uses. Oh, I forgot, I was going to do this with my top hat. Here. With my top hat and my, you want me to, is it a work thing?
I don't know, 503.
You're going to have to take that?
No.
All right. I was going to do this in my top hat and my cane and read everything in a... Shall charter be amended to increase Bull Run watershed protection?
Tell you what, Ed. Let's have a game of chicken. You do that while I dump beer on your computer.
That's not a game of chicken.
I don't really know what chicken means.
Take me over coals sounds erotic. Take me over coals. Coles screaming bargains, Wilson. I think Dee Dee wants to see a red hot poker up my butt. again.
Well, she can fly here or walk here, or I don't know where she's at.
All right, are we doing this voting thing? Is it?
Yes.
Is just,
Explain to me what kind of how they're going to limit access to Bull Run Reservoir.
all right, so they're going
to
to add to the charter section establishing protections for city lands within the Bull Seaman Bull Run. I don't know why. Every time I see the word bull, I just think Seaman's going to come after it.
Pun intended. Hey, so you know what this is all about, Ed?
Bull Seaman or
No. So like a year ago, 2 years ago, some kid.
this is when the kid took a crap in the reservoir.
No, he got drunk and he peed into the Mount Tabor. One of the pools up there. He peed like 7 ounces of urine, which is sterile, into hundreds of thousands of gallons of water.
I mean, I
that
drink
birds
pee.
crap into.
I drink pee all the time.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm not even aware of it. I'm pretty sure.
Well, no, technically you drink it all the time and you're not aware of it. Parts per million, you know what I mean? You also drink bird feathers and bird crap.
Red hot poker up my butt too. This time it's personal. So let's see. They're going to restrict public access. They're going to put some prohibitions on cutting trees.
Is this all the same bill?
Yeah, they're going to restrict land use activity permits.
Good.
And drinking water and hydroelectric projects must avoid and then mitigate impacts to the natural environment. Sounds like a reasonable thing. The Bull Seaman the Bull Run watershed closure area includes the Bull Run Watershed Management Unit, which is jointly managed by the city and the United States Forest Service. And additional land to the west, which is managed exclusively by the city. The Bull Seaman God damn it! The Bull Run Watershed Closure Area is managed to provide high-quality drinking water for the Portland metropolitan area. And I know what everybody's wanting to say. It's not just high-quality drinking water. You also wash your butt with that stuff.
You don't have to.
I don't want to wash my butt with gray water.
How many of these are there?
There's 4. I've gone too long on this one.
This one sounds good. I vote yes.
And so there's arguments in favor. Nobody filed any arguments in opposition. So I think I'm voting yes on that one.
Well, mark it. You got your blue or black pen?
I do have it. I had it. Here it is. I'm not going to put this on camera, just in case some crazy idiot says, "Oh, he shared his ballot online. That should invalidate his ballot."
Of all the things that should invalidate your ballot,
these glasses are awful.
Or not, is not one of them.
Coloring it in, coloring it in, coloring it in. I voted yes on it.
Hey, that you can't tell people how you voted.
Sure I can.
Isn't that going to invalidate your internet ballot?
Bull semen parts per million is approximately 4% in the contiguous United States.
Mm-hmm. The other 96% salt. That's on the East Coast.
All right, so that's the first one. Second one. This is City of Troutdale. Don't live there.
Yeah, skip it.
So Metro. This is one. Oh, this one's going to get contentious because it's a bond measure. Bonds to protect water quality, fish, wildlife habitat, and natural areas.
Yeah.
And folks, if you have ever had delightful, I was going to say intercourse, but that just seems
I don't think I'd ever describe any intercourse I had as delightful.
Well called. Perhaps you've just never lived.
No, I feel like I have lived, and that's why I wouldn't describe any of my intercourse as delightful. You know what I mean? It was always a challenge.
Well, Cole, you've apparently never had sex and had angel food cake at the same time, because angel food cake and sex, it's just delightful.
Uh-huh.
Troutdale, fuck those guys. Frequently, Troutdale's not as big of a butt of a joke as Gresham.
No.
So, whatever city in which you find yourself, if you go to an open mic or a comedy showcase, there's this thing that will happen where the comedian will be like, "Hey, I'm in Oxnard."
There's some part of the metro area that everybody craps on.
Some people are watching from Austin. Mm-hmm. It's like, hey, here in Austin, and I don't know what neighborhood or what the nearest town in Austin that people would crap on. Let's say it's
Good luck. I don't know anything about
Gresham. It's like,
Gresham, Texas.
Those fuck those guys in Gresham. And then something insulting.
Don't have enough money to live somewhere other than Gresham. What a bunch of jerks.
If your intercourse isn't delightful, you're doing it wrong.
Well, I'm just saying that delightful isn't the adjective I would use.
So if you're in a magic forest and you are entranced and enchanted by, let's say, the queen of the fairies, not just the fairies, the queen of all fairy folk, and you have sex with her, or whatever
that would be delightful. And
the queen of the fairies may be.
I will describe it as delightful.
I think it would probably be delightful.
Well, I have yet to...
If a unicorn's watching you have sex with the queen of the fairy folk, it's probably a delightful
Creepy.
experience. It could be a little creepy. Gresham, Oni-chan, you spelled it correctly.
Nice.
So let's see, we're authorizing $475 million in general obligation bonds to continue regional programs to protect and improve water quality in local river streams and help salmon and other native fish. I'm a big fan of salmon.
Especially and native fish.
Yes. So, and this one is due to previous bonds retiring. This program is not expected to increase tax rates. So this is basically, I'm already paying this money.
Yes.
This is just I'm probably going to.
Yes.
So, and I calculated this earlier. It's actually, I'm not going to say that because so folks can figure out the value of my home. This will cost me about $90 a year, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that to have really good fish, and clean drinking water and clean water for my butthole, because we already covered that. If you just joined us, I'm voting. I'm voting yes on that. Because it's going to cost me $90 a year, and I spend that a month on
fish from out of state.
I was going to say on beer, but I probably spend more than that on beer.
That's not true. Sometimes you drink at my house.
Are you?
Of course, I steal your beer.
All right, we're halfway there. Thankfully, it's not a general election year.
Yeah, how many of these did you say there were? Hey, I closed my tab.
4. Let's see what's going out. So,
yeah, what's it say in chat? That's what I was looking for.
Here's something, in case you're wondering. Oregon has vote by mail. It's the default way of voting.
The best. By default, do you mean best?
I think it's the best way of voting because, number one, if you don't have a valid address, and I realize there are some people living on the margins for whom this is slightly problematic. Mm-hmm. But if you rent, if you own a home, if you have a residence here, but you're traveling or whatever, the ballot comes to your home. And I haven't looked at the statistics in a while, but I believe, no, my house is worth...
What does the internet think your house is worth?
I don't know. I think Oni-chan's... it's still... I calculated it... no, it's not. Let's see. I haven't looked at the statistics. I'm not sure if there's a pamphlet.
See? Harry did it.
Not sure if this information is up to date, but I believe Oregon is one of the states with the lowest incidence of voter fraud. All right, so that was the second one.
So that's it's less than zero?
So vote by mail. I got this...
hey, the thing went to sleep.
I got this ballot about a week ago. The election date is November, whatever that Tuesday. Thanks, computer. The jackassery is thick tonight. Well, you should have been here. You should have been here when we had the bull semen flowing. So let's see. Yes. So vote by mail. You can mail it in. You can drop it off. You can track it. It's pretty. I'm going to say this. It's a pretty goddamn fun and convenient way to vote.
You heard it here, folks. And if I didn't have that one felony conviction, I would agree with Ed. Although I'm not qualified to speak.
So I filed the paperwork to have his voting rights reinstated. Somebody made a sandwich on him.
That was a good sandwich. That was. So here's the problem. Here's what I'm going to tell y'all. So if you're going to make a sandwich and you're going to use liverwurst and you're going to melt the cheese, it may seem like, oh, hey, just put that on newspaper, but read what's on the paper. You know what I mean? Because you're going to ruin it, whatever it is.
That one black guy says voting by mail is the way to go in general. I'm wondering if Hawaii has that. I think that's where he is. I just outed your state, but I think he had outed it recently. Bull Seaman Watershed. All right, here we go. The third one, 26203, sounds. Wait, I thought that's the one we just did. All right,
I know you're the legal
I don't
here.
know how to vote. All right, so hang on here. 26204, 205. Where is 205? Oh, it's on this one.
Click, click, boom.
So I hope I want to vote yes on this one because I've already voted yes on it in ink.
Hey, you did the thing on the
Shall the charter be amended to authorize emergency mutual aid agreements between the city and other government entities, tribes, or utilities?
I'm keep doing that.
This measure amends the charter by clarifying council authority to enter into and fund mutual aid agreements to provide or receive. You heard me wanting to go to it there. To provide or receive emergency assistance between the city and other government entities, tribes, and utilities following a significant natural disaster or other major disruption to water-related services. This one just sounds
all
like
of
it's
these about water.
I think most of these are about water and natural resources on this one.
So this says that the city council can have freer reign to give people money if they can't get water in an emergency.
Well, I'm not sure it's money.
Read it again without the acting.
The measure amends the charter by clarifying council authority to enter into and fund mutual aid agreements, mutual aid, to provide or receive emergency assistance between the city and other government entities, tribes, or utilities following a significant natural disaster or other major disruption to water-related services.
Okay, point of parliamentary bullshit here. So it says right at the beginning, the measure amends the charter by clarifying.
Yes.
It doesn't give, or this isn't even necessarily new. What is the clarification? That's
well, I think the clarification is saying they can do it.
You think, but it doesn't say it there. Where's the rest of the deal?
Well, I accidentally voted yes on it in ink. And
it sounds good.
And there's no... so here's the deal. If nobody... Because people love to be crazy around election time. People love writing letters. If there were no arguments in opposition to this measure, which has been on the ballot, which has been on in the works, I think they used to have the... I could look it up if I wanted to, but this is... To get on the ballot, this probably had to have been entered in January, February. Voting yes on it is fine.
I ain't say you're voting wrong, but I got to say that I'm a little concerned by the fact that people are making their decision on this without knowing what clarifying means. They're just looking and saying, hey, nobody had an issue with it, so I guess I'll just vote yes. I'm going to start writing in with an issue to everything just to make people think about it.
That one black guy wants me to say that again in a Victorian costume. He didn't say Victorian accent.
I know. Thank you. Because that black guy knows how ridiculous you look at a Victorian costume, but he just sounds annoying with Victorian accent.
This is one reason why I never got really into cosplay or reenacting or anything like that. I'm just too damn fat for costumes. And I know what you're going to say, Big Ed. I've been to a Civil War reenactment,
yeah,
and half the guys there are wearing 4XL shirts. So 26203, I'm voting yes on because I already read that.
Good work.
Coloring it in, done. All right, the last one. I bet you're all just...
Oh, man, we are. Just the anticipation is tearing us apart, Ed. Don't you continue that...
26207. Do you want to go get us more beer? Oh, it's right there.
Hey, look at what I did, Ed. Hey, tell you what, you can get your beer when you're done voting. So,
All right.
Little inspiration.
26207. Levi renewal. Sorry, Levy renewal.
Oh, I need some new pants. Hey, come on.
Earl Cotton Bailey once. He's probably not going to remember this, but
ACB.
Earl Cotton Bailey once. He and I were hanging out, and I don't know what we were reading, but I was reading something aloud. And for some reason,
stupid accent.
For some reason, I came to the word Maria, the name Maria.
How do you
And I was distracted by something, and I think it may have been trying to translate something on the fly, but I in the moment I said Maria, and he damn near spit. He didn't even have anything in his mouth, and he damn near spit it out. And
he damn near spit nothing out of his mouth.
And he pointed out the fact that Aunt Eunice took a black marker over, you know how the Holy Bible has a family tree in it? Some of them, anyway. Mm-hmm. I'm dating myself here. She took a Sharpie and just put a black cloud around part of the family tree. So we don't know if it splits or not, Earl Cotton Bailey.
If it splits, it might grow back together, Ed.
Anyway.
You know what I mean? That happens. Hey, ECB out there, he's pointing out all of your many pronunciation foibles and shortcomings. You know, ECB and I, we've had our issues, but
he says he remembers it well, but he's probably lying.
Hey, you know, when somebody says they remember something well, or they say anything loud enough, that's probably true there. I think me and ECB, we got a little kinship there because, yeah. Hey, ECB, listen, I'm talking. Give me my camera here.
Actually,
give me my camera.
You know why I know he's lying?
Because
the name was Taharissa.
Taharissa. Hey, Earl Cotton Bailey. Hey, listen up here. Have you ever noticed how Ed says lawyer? Like, you know what I mean? Like he's reading it phonetically. Lawyer. That's the yer that does the law. And he doesn't hear it. You know what I mean? And then he also says Marioia, right? When he's talking about Maria or Mario. He gets confused about both those. And then you've ever noticed how he says Pamphlet? Like he's talking about baby diapers. Hey, internet man, we'll continue the conversation. All right, I'm done now.
That was worth every minute. I realize it's like 40 seconds. I got to go back here, and I got to go back here. All right, this is the last one, and then we can get to the truck catalog.
Hey, about time.
Yes, I got and actually, all right, hang on. We got to finish our civic duty first. Shall the district maintain teaching positions, classroom supports, renew the levy of $1.99 per $1,000 assessed value for 5 years, beginning in 2020. This measure renews current local option taxes. So basically paying this money already.
Yeah, renew taxes for teachers. Kids are dumb.
Now, I bet this one, you know, the other one was, I think, 19 cents per $1,000 of assessed value. This one's almost $2. I bet this one's got everybody coming out of the woodworks. Oh, no arguments in opposition to this measure were filed. Apparently, even jackasses, ogres, and trolls like teachers.
Want kids to not be stupid.
As they should. So I'm voting yes on this. So I voted yes on all 4 of those. I got to fold this up. Folding it up. I've got to put it in its optional ballot secrecy sleeve.
Is that what it's really called?
Optional ballot secrecy sleeve.
Show that.
Now I can show it because no one can say. Let me just make sure. Yeah, no one can say. Well, let me just make sure that's watch a video of ballot opening process. Yeah, no one can take that. Anyway, so that's the secrecy sleeve, which I put inside its secret postal conveyance.
Wait, it needs a sleeve before it goes in the... You're not going to actually seal it?
Yeah,
He's going to go in there and change all of his answers there because he hates teachers.
It is
clean
sealed.
Water, and he doesn't like washing his butt.
I am signing it, as one must.
Hey, that's my name.
Note.
You can't sign my name.
The signature goes on the envelope and not on the ballot itself.
That doesn't seem very private.
Apply first-class mail postage here. I'll take another slice of that.
You can get a slice of your head here in a minute.
Look at that.
Head slice.
Head slice.
Get your plate out.
I'll put my...
oh, you lost your plate.
I had a paper towel. Here, I got it. I only blew my nose on it once.
You can have my plate.
All right. Can I have my beer now? I finished voting.
Well, you didn't drop it off yet. Anything could happen to that ballot.
Apparently, Earl Cotton Bailey doesn't want to hear this.
Doesn't want to hear what? Does he not like chew sounds?
It's Barnyard ASMR.
Don't tell me what that stands for, please.
Next, we're going to go over and listen to the chickens fuck. Hi, Milo.
Hi, Milo.
Thanks for joining us. I don't know why I'm going to apologize for chickens fucking when I said bowl semen about 15 times. Someone did say beer, and yikes. Can you give me a paper towel?
What happened?
Where did you put these? Just on the floor on their side or something?
Yeah. Where else would I put them?
It's got all kinds of bull semen and splooge and hair.
Well, that's the floor of your shed, Ed.
If I could vote on a ballot measure to have clean cans.
Hey, what's going on over there in chat? I can't. Give me the tab.
420 said, when I met you guys first, we couldn't even say girth. Look at us now. No, we could say girth. We just couldn't measure the girth of a cucumber.
Yeah, how come we couldn't do that, Ed?
Because it's a family stream. It's a goddamn family fucking stream. Jesus Christ! If I have to stop this fucking stream,
hey, you watch
to straighten your ass out.
Hey, Ed, you watch your girthful mouth.
Here, let me pull up the chat for you over here.
Please. Hey, how come we were
so
frozen
you can
there?
sate your goddamn appetite of.
Can you make it bigger too?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like old person?
Yes.
I've got glaucoma.
Yes.
And
like,
I'm going blind from the diabetes.
Yeah.
And
Large print section of the library big.
I think I got that cleaned off.
Control Open Apple Plus. Right? What'd you do now? That'll do.
I just did it here on the thing.
That's fine. That right there. That's good.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Thor20 says, props on remembering something so long ago, Locke. He's a fan of John Locke from Lost. You remember that? That was a good show.
No, it means laugh out kidding.
Enchilada Production says, it's a family show. DD Marie says, she's swearing a lot. Because all I see
she's
are
saying hello to
special characters. Okay. Thor20, give him a phone connected to chat law. Hey, where are our phones, Ed? We haven't done a L. Ron Hubbard in a long time.
You know, hang on. I got to put this on.
L. Ron Hubbard.
Seriously, going to put this on mute for a second.
Yeah, he'd probably hire Trump.
Fuck that guy.
Hey, you watch your mouth, Ed. Are we unmuted yet?
We're unmuted.
I'm not gonna waste my energy chastising you. People can't even hear me.
So let's see. Garden update complete.
Done.
Squash bread not complete, but the bit's complete.
Yeah, it's done.
Voting is complete. It's time.
Voting's done.
What do you want to do next? The truck catalog or the Harry and David orgy preparation?
Which one takes longer?
Well, we've not done the truck. We're 52 minutes in, and you're already wanting to quit.
I didn't say I wanted to quit. I wanted to know which one took longer so I could get the long thing, out of the way and done, or do the easy thing first and then be like, oh, all we got is that hard thing, and then we're done.
It's hard to know which one's going to take longer because one
DD says, hey, Thor20 says, hey, DD, glad I can read lips, law. What? Oh, because we were muted.
That was a high quality readout. Because once you're in the pageantry and magistry of the Harry and David catalog with their Bosque pears and their
doing Harry and David first.
Their moose knuckle crunch.
Moose knuckle crunch. They still got that?
Yep.
They sell wine.
And then if you're in the truck catalog and you want some good old chrome parts,
Chrome parts.
You could lose.
Just add wine. It says it right there.
Does this?
Craig, speaking of chrome domes, hey, did the internet say anything about? I was right. It's a Baroness, right? That was Destro's girlfriend.
I don't know.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the internet. How come it got small again? Can't read that.
That's
crap.
what she said.
She did say that. Props toward 20. Hey, glad we can read lips.
Literally nothing new.
Hey, but hold on. I need to go buy some Pepsi. Apparently I don't know what that word.
Ranitidine.
I've been taking for 4 years. How come why isn't it?
Because I made it large. You can't fit it all on the screen.
How come it ain't word wrapping, Ed? Come on, AI.
Oh,
what a
Jesus
dummy.
Christ.
Your computer's a dummy.
Buy some goddamn glasses.
You need a new one. New computer.
Now I got to wait for a new chat
Can't
message.
word wrap.
Apparently the rat turds have been taken for 4 years. Going to give me, you, and the whole damn family the cancer.
Hey, so I was talking. Hey, I was out there in Minneapolis, sunny Minneapolis.
You want
Minnesota.
your camera for this?
Sure, give it to me. Cole, Screaming Eagle, Wilson Inc. I was setting up a new office out there for a couple of our guys out there doing the good work. You know what I mean? And I'm flying back, and there's this gentleman from Colombia. That's South America, you understand? And he says, soon I'm reading. I got to Cannery Row. John Steinbeck there, and I'm into it. But when the plane takes off, I put my book away. I listen to the safety announcement. I watch the city go by, and then we get to altitude. I get back into what I'm doing. So once I put my book away,
singing campfire songs as part of this.
Boom, yeah, that's right. He's just chattering at me. I already forgot his. I don't think he told me his name. Doesn't matter. Anyways, what were we talking about? Destro. Doesn't matter. Anyways, so he's talking to me about. He's from Colombia. Yeah, I lost my train there.
All right.
Wait, hold on. There was somebody talking at me. That one black guy. Cancer. Oh, cancer. Okay. So anyway, I start looking for movies, and I watched Dark Phoenix and The Kursk. Kursk was a good one.
The Kursk?
Kursk. It's about the Kursk.
Okay.
You remember that sub?
The battleship or the sub?
The sub. Blew up. Anyways, so we land, and we're waiting to deplane, and so he's talking my ear off about he picked fruit and stuff, and did a lot of agriculture work, and they're spraying spray around, and he's got allergies now, and he can't stand the smell of formaldehyde. And I told him, I said, hey, that my old man Tank Wilson Sr. He used to have a pesticide applicator license, you understand? And he'd be spraying Roundup, and he'd have a full respirator, mask, clothing, everything. You know what I mean? Because even back then, he said, "Well, hey, this stuff's designed to kill living stuff. I don't want to get it on me." Anyway, so now, whoever it is that makes Roundup, everybody's got cancer, and they're getting sued.
Monsanto?
Probably. Yeah, it's good. Everybody's got the cancer now. What does he say? Yeah, Minister of Real Life. Sure, Randy. Cancer, that's fun. No, it ain't fun. What were you talking about, Ed? Are we going to do this Harry and David thing or
Randy
what?
Knickers confirms that it is the Baroness.
Baroness. Thank you, Randy.
I need to bring up the Iowa 80 truck catalog on the...
I thought we were doing Harry and David.
Let's do Harry and David.
Right, first page. Just add wine.
Well, I gotta get the Harry and David site up.
Looks like
here.
they got some prosciutto here too, and some cheese and some leafy stuff. That one's got kind of rindy.
Harry and Meghan.
What the hell is that thing?
I believe that's
Looks like a wedge of cheese with a rope on it.
Perhaps it is.
Ultimate charcuterie and cheese collection featuring assortment of gourmet cheese as well as 4 specialty cheeses. What's the difference between gourmet and specialty? Who cares? Oh, gourmet meats. Hey, there we go. This is the perfect spread for the mic check. Connoisseur arrives with a round acacia wood cutting board. Well, that's what this is, but what the hell is that thing? Wood cutting board. That's it. That looks like wood.
It looks awfully small. But what is that thing?
That's what I'm saying. What is that thing? Hey, Internet. Gobble it up with your eyeballs.
Is that it? What's that thing called?
What is that thing? Give me the big camera. They can't see it. Or give me my camera.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Cheese and rice. You watch your mouth there. Cole's got his finger on it. Yeah,
You
hold on.
had it.
I'm there.
You had it.
This thing right here.
Yeah, what is that?
That wedge, that wood-looking wedge thing. Wait a minute. Yeah.
Yep. So that's the cheese. So what's...
That's the charcuterie board.
All right, let's go charcuterie.
How much do they want for that? Entertain the possibilities.
That's probably $150.
Harry and David has its own vineyards. That doesn't sound good at all.
I'm pretty sure they're sourcing their wine from some sort of claptrap vineyard down the street.
Yeah. It's leftover $3 Chuck. That's what it is.
Randy Knickers wants to know, what's your costumes this year?
Oh, I figured it out.
I'm glad you did.
So, oh no, that's a different thing. I want to go as Mad Max from Fury Road.
I've always wanted to go as the Humongous.
Hey, you could go as...
There's been too much sugary treats. Too much candy corn. Just walk away.
What about Immortan Joe from the new one? The same guy, same actor.
Yeah,
No, it's not the same actor.
Not the Humongous.
No, I know.
He's gold. I almost said gold cutter. It's toe cutter.
Toe cutter.
Wait, no, toe cutter. Toe cutter's the guy that dies in the opening scene. I think.
Well, the same
of Mad Max.
Yeah, of the original one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking for that thing to see if it's
the charcuterie board.
Yep.
See if it comes with a wedge of wood.
So look, here's the problem I have with Harry and David. And so I realize me saying this it's a solution for other folks. I can go to probably 5 different places within 10 blocks
and get something better than
and
this.
get better cheese and meat for
Yeah,
probably the less.
What if you live in Duluth?
And that's what I was going to say. If you live,
where are you going to get whiskey infused salami and cheese pairing in Duluth?
Right.
I mean, maybe there's a spot, but you're definitely not going to have as much selection. What the hell is that? EK. Bloody Mary kit and garnishes.
Bloody Mary kit. I got to go look.
Yeah, look that one up.
Well, I mean, I gotta reorder the pot pie since I didn't actually close that transaction.
Got to seal the deal, Ed. That was all meat. Yeah, what's that? Yeah.
I wonder if they have any Bloody Maria mix. Choose your own drink. Bloody Mary kit and garnishes. Here, there's no need to spend $50 on this.
What is it?
It looks like a bunch of stuff that you don't need to make a good Bloody Mary.
Chili lime rim salt. Okay, you can...
Don't need it.
Don't need it. Dill pickle hot sauce. Garlic dill cornholios. What does that say?
Cornholios.
Yep, cornholios.
Cornichon.
And pitted grilled green olives. 3 pounds of it. No, thank you. Most of that is glass.
That one black guy says, Cole, it's been over an hour. You can complain about the length of the stream now.
I already did.
I'm wondering if that's that one black guy's way of complaining that it's been over an hour now.
Hey, black guy. Hey, if you want me to bitch about something, you just say, hey, Cole, please do this, and I'll do it. That's a magic word right there. Do it. It's 2 words, but they magically combine to one word. Do it, which gets people to do things.
So
I already bitched about it, but you can.
All right, beef pot pie. I gotta go do this.
Yeah. Hey, order us our pie. How come we started with lobster pot pie, which is like the. I mean, I didn't think it was all that, but
well, I mean,
but that seems like the Couste de Grace of it's right at the top of the hill.
Well, do you want to try some other gourmet thing from Harry and David for our Harry and David orgy?
I'm just saying it feels like we walked down the hill a little bit from lobster pot pie to beef pot pie.
All right.
Saying that, I think the beef pot pie is going to be better.
I'm going to wait for somebody in chat to say beef pot pie or some other elegant gourmet item.
This is all.
And since we're not FTL enabled, it'll take a full 30 seconds for somebody to chime in.
Yeah, faster than lights. It ain't going to happen. Antipasto. All of this. Hey, what's this? Those look savory. This is all just kind of.
It's all junk food for the most part.
Well, it's fancy looking junk food.
That was you just threw my goddamn 15% off coupon.
I repositioned.
Do you like how I tread the line between coupon and coupon there?
Coupon. Hey, ECB. Write that one down. Coupon. Coupon. No, coupon would be worse. What'd you say? Whatever he said was wrong. So you pick either coupon or coupon, whichever one you think sounds wrong. That's what he said.
I said coupon.
Kirpin.
I love clipping kirpins.
That fish is good, but you got to get the fins.
Thor 20. I don't think I'm dressing up as anything for Halloween, and it mostly goes back to when I was doing a lot more sketch comedy and theater and all that stuff. Spending all year long chasing props and costumes and set pieces and making props and all that kind of stuff. Halloween just it can go cast a hex on itself.
Yeah, I'm with Ed for once on this. You know, I one time on a dare created the perfect Barney costume. And I've had it in my garage for years, and I never wear it. You know, Halloween comes around, I say, well, I got that Barney costume, but I don't care. You know what I mean? What's the point? Hey, we got to do this.
Thor 20 doesn't want me to say the word Kirpon again tonight.
Yeah, stop saying that.
And Amy Adams, I'm wondering if Amy Adams is questioning me. Amy, do you think I'm equating beef pot pie with an elegant food item? Because I certainly do.
Did you say an elegant or inelegant?
Other elegant food.
Another elegant food.
You know, if you want to spruce up your beef pot pie,
you can put some croutons on there. Hey, make it crunchy. Hey, check this out.
I do love a good crouton.
Crouton. Hey, crab quiche duo. That sounds good.
Yeah, but if you look at it, like, okay.
There's two crab quiches?
It's probably a quiche. Don't get me wrong. I love quiche. I love eggs. I love cheese. I love, I love a
Holy
crust.
crap, it's $100.
It's $100. And you and I both know this. We can drive to the coast and back in 3 hours. And if we bought $100 worth of, is that one crab, did you say, or lobster?
Yeah, so the gas to drive to the coast and back would be $20-ish bucks, depends on whose car we take. Probably round trip. If we just went to the coast and came back, about $10-15. Then we'd have $85 to spend on crab, which would be, that would be mountains of crab.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot of crab. We could make more than 2 quiches out of that.
We could.
But then you got to figure the eggs, and those things are 10 cents a piece. So you got to figure that out.
Wow, you got to whisk that stuff.
Yeah, and a good. Whisking Boyd isn't cheap,
Whisking
what I mean?
Boyd?
I don't know. No, not boy. You know what I mean? Like because we're in Victorian England and everybody's specialized. You got to hire a whisking boy.
I'm afraid we've had to let the whisking boy go.
No more quiches.
He'd let his fingers slip inside the bowl.
Well, I hope you chop them off. More protein for that quiche.
We should just do.
No, we shouldn't. No, we shouldn't.
Okay. That's fine. All right.
Hey, delicious from start to finish, babe. We got desserts going on here.
All right, I got to look that up. Delicious from start to.
That's not an item. That's a section.
I know, but I just want to see if you can actually search the phrases.
Hey, gourmet
in the catalog.
Pork roast meal.
Delicious celebration.
Guess what they want for a gourmet pork roast meal?
$85.
$100.
The meal?
The meal.
Yeah.
So hey, I got a good game. Hey, you quit looking stuff up. Okay, internet, here we go. I'm gonna read a selection from the Harry and Anderson catalog here.
It's the Harry and David guessing game
and
with your host Cole Screaming Eagle Wilson
and our lovely contestant Ed Bagley Barnum here is going to guess how much. Harry and Barry want for this thing here. So I already kind of gave away the pork roast meal. So turkey and stuffing Wellington. Let me read the description for you. Make a guess here. Moist turkey breast is rolled with a stuffing made of mushrooms, dried cherries, and only the finest ingredients, whatever those may be, before being wrapped in a buttery puff pastry. It's an elegant and easy to prepare entree that can be baked in just 80 minutes. 2 pounds.
All right, I got one clarifying question.
Yep.
Is it packed and shipped by a lady named Trisha?
Well, the only other context information we have is the product code GL-33097X. So I'm going to go yes.
Okay, so I don't need the whole description. What's the title of the item?
Turkey and stuffing Wellington, and that is B on this page.
Okay.
Turkey and stuffing Wellington.
So it's not a full meal.
No, it is just the entree.
And it's serving for two, or is it just one?
It does not indicate.
And this is like a beef Wellington with the meat and the dough wrapping and all that.
Let me look at the picture here. Yes.
All
yes.
right.
And I would say just based on the picture, it serves two.
So I'm going to say that is $49.95.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
$59.99. Pretty close. Pretty close. Okay, let's grab one out of the entrees. Here we
All
go. Complete feast for your fingertips. Okay, here we
feces.
go. A complete pile of feces for your fingertips. All right. So these are finger
I
foods.
love feces on my fingertips. You know, I once went to the Feces Academy to get. I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm just going to stop.
A. Southern Living Soup and Biscuits gift. It's a gift, understand. So that means it's special. Okay?
Yep.
All right. Everything you need for a warm Southern-inspired meal, including hearty corn chowder,
High five, Crown.
fajita chili soup mixes,
I'll say your name correctly in a minute. Okay.
biscuit mixes, and more. Dish, 12 and a half inches long by 9 inches wide by 2 inches high.
That sounds like
4 pounds and 2 ounces.
So it's a meal and a party.
Comes with
So
the dish.
there's a dish. All right. Give me the title one more time.
Southern Living Soup and Biscuits gift. So it's a gift. It comes in that dish because you can just hand it to somebody.
Yep. $39.95.
Would you like to poll the audience? Because I think the internet is saying higher.
Okay. $59.95. Really, for soup? Oh, I forgot. It's Southern. It can't pop. It's not a gift.
Hey, Ed, let me just say,
beware of Southerners bearing gifts.
it is
I don't know who said that.
everything you need for a warm Southern-inspired meal, including corn chowder and all that other crap, biscuits and everything. Get one more guess.
$79.95.
$79.99.
Oh.
Third
So
time's
are
the
most of their
charm.
prices 99 cents?
Yes, everything's
Okay.
99, and everything's on the $10, I think. Nope,
All right.
$10 and $5.
So I was within about 10% of the first one. And the second one was just a miss because I needed 3 guesses and I still didn't get it.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Hang on. High fired, Crown. Thanks for joining.
All right. I'm going to give you this one again because we didn't. Oh, man. This is the whole schmear here.
All right.
A. Gourmet pork roast meal. You heard me
Gourmet
talk about
pork roast meal.
Yes, meal. Hearty appetizers. Sun-dried tomato truffle mac and cheese. Woo. Creamy snap peas with bacon.
Uh-huh.
An elegant 5-bone pork roast. That's 5 bones, you understand? And heavenly cheesecake cupcakes complete this gourmet meal. 9 pounds. I'm going to say this serves 4.
I'm just going to guess. It's 5 pounds?
9
pounds. Sorry, 9 pounds. I'm going to round that to 10 pounds for the purpose of coming up with my price.
Got it.
I'm going to say it's at least $10 a pound. But then there's the premium of it's Harry and David. I'm going to say this is $129.99.
I'm polling the internet. Internet, what do you think? You think? Yeah, they think higher.
$149.99. There's no fucking way. $179.99.
Hey! Ding, 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 ding. Winner,
And you think
winner.
it's for 4 people?
Winner, gourmet pork roast meal dinner. It's this one.
In most places, 4 people could go spend. So if
That's
4
no
people,
booze, you understand?
I know,
either.
that's no booze.
That's some, yeah.
That's
hors-
a
some
lot of fried
crappy hors
chicken.
d'oeuvres.
That's a lot of fried chicken and coleslaw.
A meat entree with a starchy side and some cheesecake for almost $50
So
a piece.
here's the thing. The cheesecake is probably not good.
Probably not.
The creamed peas and bacon.
No, crispy snap peas.
Crispy snap
No,
peas.
no. I'm sorry. You're right. Creamy snap peas. With
Creamy
bacon,
snap peas with bacon is probably just about as
disgusting
delicious as it sounds.
Yeah.
It's something you might be asking yourself, why are we having the Harry and David orgy? Fuck it, I'm not going to say it because I can't.
Where one of the orgy members just gets cracked on the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gross.
Where did Boston Market go? Is Boston Market still around?
No. I have no idea.
I'm going to look it up.
I know Golden Corral came back after all of their E. coli problems back in the 90s.
My favorite thing about Golden Corral is if you watch riff tracks, like every movie, someone will say something, and one of the riff tracks guys will say, "Golden Corral's new slogan."
Yeah, I don't need to be up there.
All right. I'll put us on solo, and I'll take down your lower third.
What did you? Hey, did you have me titled as the world's greatest game show host?
Yep, I did.
I
built that one out on the fly.
Always been my aspiration.
Folks, if you are interested in calling on a telephone, I almost said telephone, but I think that's an old Bill Cosby thing.
It's definitely an old Homer Simpson thing.
Is it?
Saxophone.
Saxophone. You can call us, and I don't know. We'll see how this goes.
Especially if your initials are JM.
971-242-4035 is the Barnum hotline. And I believe if you call, I can't remember if you have 2 or 3 minutes to leave a message. You probably know this because you called from the road a lot.
Yeah, I'm calling from the road. Ed says he wants an update when I'm coming back from Cole Screaming Eagle Wilson Inc. Boise. And he says, hey, yeah, call, you leave me a message, let me know where you're at, and, maybe we can get you on the stream. I call up, and it's just Ed talking for about, how he does, where he's like, hey, I got a point, but I'm gonna make a bunch of, self-deprecating side sloshes, and, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I mean? Where he's doing is like, what's that Jewish comedian's name that talks like that? All of them. Anyways, and so it takes about 2.5, 3, 4 minutes. And I text him and I say, hey, Ed, is there any way to fast forward the...
Are you trying to pull Woody Allen out of that?
I guess, yeah, I guess. Anyways, is there any way to fast forward through the message? No. That's the short answer.
What I was going to say before we took the anti-Semitic turn...
I wasn't anti-Semitic. I just couldn't remember his name.
If you call, I can't remember if the greeting is 2 or 3 minutes.
It's long.
If you only have one opportunity to call the hotline, don't spend half your time leaving a message complaining about the length of the greeting. Earl Cotton Bailey.
Or do so because maybe that'll make him make the greeting quicker. Because
Some people call.
I think so. I think most people call, and about 2.5 minutes into your 3.5 minute outgoing message, they say, well, I must be doing something wrong. I pushed every button. He's still talking. He's talking there, too. I think we'd get more participation if it was more available to participation. That's all I'm saying.
Jerry down at the concrete factory,
Jerry Ball,
enjoys the length of that message. Because he knows when he calls, he's going to get about a 2-minute break from making the concrete.
Yeah, and how many messages has Jerry left?
Zilch. A few. No, he's left a few.
And how much work has Jerry gotten done down at the concrete factory? Not much.
More than he did down at the fuck factory, that's for sure.
That wasn't a real thing.
I'm trying not to sneeze. I got a sneeze brewing in this left nostril, and it's just sort of...
Here, let her rip.
Hang on.
We're waiting.
I fucking had it.
Yeah, we're waiting. Hey, you watch your mouth.
I was going to be like, the people on this stream are going to hear the horror of my sneeze for the first time. And it's gone. It's all just gone.
There's no way you haven't sneezed on the stream yet.
I don't think so. Because it sounds like...
It sounds familiar, but I don't know.
This may have been the tissue that
Let's get that truck driving stuff done.
All right, here, I'll pull it up. Oh, and this is one where, so there's a place in Iowa, out on Highway 80 called Iowa 80 Truck Stop.
You lost me.
And I think it's the largest truck stop in the U.S. It might be the largest truck stop in the world. Let's just go to their website here for a second. Let me make sure.
You're talking about the largest of all the truck stops, or the stop for the largest trucks?
Yes.
The largest truck stop.
So let's go. Let me switch out here. Boom, boom, boom. Let me take down this. It says world's largest truck stop right on the thing.
Right
there.
on the front of
so
it.
I can't see why
So
they would lie
you got
about
truck
it.
stops and you got truck stops, but then this Iowa 80 truck stop has got the biggest trucks in it. It's not bigger, in total like square footage or acreage or whatever than any other truck stop, but the trucks that are there are bigger than the trucks at any other truck
I
stop.
have no idea what you're talking about.
That's the world's largest
So,
truck stop.
We're gonna click to launch their interactive map. It looks pretty big.
Well, that's pretty big, but it's not any bigger than the
Ooh.
there are other ones that are bigger. But you see how big those trucks are.
Hopefully these things pop up. No, I'm not. Oh, it's the truck parking lot. I'm not sure this is an interactive map so much as it is you click something and something pops up. That's not quite
Click that one.
interactive to me. Which one do you want?
That one.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be a car parking lot. Oh, more
It doesn't
more truck
zoom
parking
in.
lot.
It's not like Google Earth. Hey, Google Earth it. We can take
We'll
a virtual
Google
thing.
Earth it later.
Or,
What is this over here?
Street View. That's what I mean.
IO8 Trucking Museum.
Huh.
I think we can just do this. The IO8 Trucking Museum with over 100 antique trucks on display. Oh, they have their own website.
So that must be a big museum because the antique trucks in the world's largest truck stop, the antique trucks in that museum are huge. I mean, they are big. They are 3 times the size of any normal truck because that is the world's largest truck stop.
What I was going to say is they sent me the Iowa80.com truck accessories catalog for the professional driver. I'm not even a professional driver.
How did you get it?
I went on their website and I said, hey, I'd love a copy of their catalog. And you know what? They gave me a postcard.
Ooh, Lordy, Ed, I got a game brewing for you. Hey, give me my camera here.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, trucking accessory fans of all ages, welcome to the first annual Can Big Ed Guess the Price of items from the Iowa80.com Truck Accessories free catalog accurately show. I'm your host, Cole Screaming Eagle Wilson, and although my name sounds like I'm a trucker, I ain't a trucker, so y'all are going to have to give me a little pass on some of the pronunciation. Let's look in and see if our first contestant is ready. I'm going to take the headphones off of him here.
Hey, what?
Take your camera there.
What?
You're not just, hey, there it is.
Hey, am I on another game show?
You're on another game show.
Wow.
Hey, so Ed, before we get started here, why don't you tell the folks a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm married to my beautiful wife, Summer, and we have a couple of kids that we picked up along Interstate 26 as we were headed out to Sheridan. We got lost. Because you usually don't take 26 out to Sheridan.
No.
And their names are Timmy and Raquel.
I think we got them in the audience
And,
there. There's Summer and Timmy and Raquel.
This is so creepy.
Hey, so what's, I don't want to be indelicate, but what's wrong with Timmy's head?
He went to an anthropology class, and they just tried to fill it with a bunch of garbage.
Okay, well, that's horrifying. Let's get started with the game. Ed, are you ready?
Yes, and I can't wait.
All right, Ed, your first clue here. Long haul truck seat.
Oh, is this the pricing game again?
Yeah, that's,
Long haul truck seat. Does it have a piss jar on the left or in the front?
Ed, I'm going to go ahead and read the description of this chair to you.
Sounds good.
And when you're ready,
right.
only when you're ready, I want you to go ahead and guess the price now.
All right.
This is the long haul truck seat. Meets the physical and functional demands for operating a big truck. 14 standard features. 12-inch adjustable armrests, full swivel base, head and shoulder adjustment, backrest adjustment with full recline. Choose basic plus heated and cooled backrest and seat cushions, or basic plus heated revitalizer. Revitalizing massage energizes driver nearing the end of a long haul. Riser required for proper install, sold separately. So I'm going to ask you, Ed.
Mm-hmm.
We've got
Are
three
there
of them.
three
here.
different prices?
3 different prices. We've got the premium cloth,
All right.
the ultra leather,
Mm-hmm.
and then and then a seat riser. I want to ask you about the seat
Okay.
riser. So we got premium cloth or ultra leather, and we've got a price range. So if you're anywhere in this range, I'm going to give it to you.
All right.
So let's go for premium cloth. Now it's going to be cheaper than the ultra leather, obviously.
Right. Now, is this heated and cooled, or is it? There's no option there. We're just talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's the price range. So the range
Okay, I
is between
got
the
you.
basic heated and cooled and the basic heated and revitalizing.
That one black guy is on the edge of his seat. I'm going to say this thing.
Hey, on the edge of his seat. Did you get that?
$819.
Ed, you are not even on the same continent.
$1,249.
Yeah, you're in the right hemisphere now.
Okay. $18.99.
Woo, doggy! Look at how much the revitalizer costs.
$18.99.
$18.99.
Wow.
All right.
Thor 20 said $6.99. Apparently, we just like driving raggedy ass trucks around.
Yeah, y'all are not. I mean, this is a chair that heats your butt and your back and revitalizes both of them towards the end of a long drive.
I didn't hear any mention of a piss jar.
No, that is an extra.
Okay.
That is not included in this one. Custom license frame, stainless steel bumper guards. Well, I want to know where the wheels with the that like chop you up like Ben-Hur. That's what I'm looking for. Hey, you're the one that put this on the list, Ed.
$24.99.
You are correct, sir.
All right, we're going to do one more of these.
Yeah, let's do one more.
So,
and we'll be
folks, if you would like to call the Barnum hotline,
done.
if you'd like me to push the right button to show it,
So, Ed, when you asked everybody to call the Barnum Hotline, they called, and they're all still waiting for the outgoing message to end. That's why you ain't heard from them.
I've got a postcard if you call on the hotline, or if hopefully, maybe after a year of doing this, I finally got the Discord command working. Let's see if the Discord command works from the Restream aggregator. Just whisper me your name or address.
Ooh, all right. That's
Either. Ooh, it looks like maybe one of the bots. Oh, Shedbot posted it. So if you want to whisper me, if you want to DM me on Discord or call the Barnum hotline, I got a postcard where you can get a free catalog of your own.
Is that like a Big Ed Barnum family? catalog?
Quiz me on some Chrome products, Cole.
All right, here. This one's Chrome. That is not its primary function, but it is Chrome. All right. This one is the Cannonball Express Train Horn. True train horn sound. So let me divert just for a minute here. So if you're driving your truck and some Weasley scrawny little guy who may apparently be a Vietnam veteran, I've never picked up on that, has passed you in his Dodge. What is it? Dodge. What does he drive?
The Plymouth Valiant?
Plymouth Valiant. If he's been harassing you with his Plymouth Valiant and you've been trying to take him to task and he falls asleep next to the railroad tracks and you're going to push him into the railroad tracks but you want to scare him with the train horn, this is your unit right here.
That reminds
Cannonball.
me, I need you to rip that so we can recut it.
All right. Cannonball Express Train Horn. True train horn sound! Exclamation point.
Sound, not sounds?
Sound singular. True train horn sound. I'm going to give you a hint, Ed. I'm going to describe it visually to you. It is just the bell part of a trumpet, only it's chrome.
Yep.
Right? Okay.
Yep.
Now, maybe there's more to it than that, but that's what's in the picture. True train horn sound. Right? Constructed of all metal with 3 triple chrome-plated brass trumpets. So they are brass on the inside, I called it. Requires an onboard air system, which you'll have on your big rig. Includes all required mounting hardware and 10 foot of 1/4-inch air hose, so you can put it quite a ways away from your system. Stainless steel fittings, 152 decibels, 12 volt.
What causes ear damage? Like 85, 86?
Less than that. 16 1/4 inches long, 14 3/4 inches wide, 11 inches high. Hey, you know fair internet.
Well, I'm looking up the decibels.
Ear damage.
Let's see. Decibels and damage.
D&D. That's what that stands
so
for.
it's 3 horn. It's a air horn system. It's pretty much the whole
system.
system minus the air.
Well, it's not. So hey, it's not an. I don't think it's an actuator. I think you got. You know what I mean? It's just the horn.
So it's how many decibels?
152.
A jet taking off is 130.
Okay, so this is the loud horn, and this is, like I said, this is just the horn. This is just the brass trumpet end with the air fitting on it, chrome plated, 3 of them. So you got to hook up your own air, and you got to have your own air actuator, right?
Yep.
Like there's nothing mechanical on this.
Yep.
It's just the horn and a mount, right? Like a little L bracket.
$419.
Hey, you overestimated.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I keep telling you there's nothing else involved. It's
All
just
right.
the metal.
I'm going to go with Thor 20, $259.99. Sorry, that was Randy Knickers, $259.99.
Still a little high. One more guess.
All right.
This was an odd price too. It is $99, but
$114.99.
you were closer the second time.
All right.
$223.99. Whew, that was exciting. Well, I don't know if we can top that. We should probably just sign off. Right?
I want to look at this for a second.
What do you want to look at now?
Decibels and damage.
152. That's
So there's a noise source, its decibel level, and how long you can listen without protection before. I was trying to come up with a without protection joke.
well, the thing about that
Using a drill, 94 decibels for an hour. I'm pretty sure you can listen to a drill all day.
depends on the drill. Is it like a rotary hammer? Is it a hammer drill? Is it an impact driver? You know what I mean? They all make different noises.
So Cole and I went and saw Iron Maiden a few weeks ago. I'm pretty sure they were a little louder than 103 decibels.
That was loud, and it took more than an hour.
Personal music player at maximum volume.
Personal music player. What the hell does that mean?
Like a big boombox
Well, okay, but
with a double tape deck.
An iPad with earbuds is also a personal music player, right?
I did not see the Price is Right where the guy committed to $4.20 every time.
Good for
Pretty
him.
funny though.
That's good for him.
So I believe my wife has some soup in there and some salad for us,
I like soup and salad.
and I believe we've covered everything on the thing. I'm just going to make sure no one has called in on the Barnum hotline. Mic check. Let's see. Let's go over here. Let's do this over here.
Hi, Big Ed, it says.
Yep, it does say that.
Can you call me on this?
I have called you on this because my phone's over there.
Can I make a call?
Are actually on that. The night I called you when you were coming back from, called you live from the stream, I called you from here. You realize this is not a touch display.
I am realizing that now after I've touched it several times with no result.
All right, folks. Thank you for joining us on this Thursday,
Hey,
our 65th live stream.
so should we have done something special as 65, like the?
Nah,
Is that like the rubber anniversary?
nah.
or
We'll
like
wait.
the-
We'll wait for 71. 71 has a really special meaning to me.
That's like onyx.
Because normally, when I'm clipping Kirpons, it's I'll usually save about an average of $71 at the grocery.
No kidding. But you got to buy $1,200 worth of groceries.
Yeah, I don't.
He backs the truck up.
I'm not a Kirpon clipper. I'm not a
Yeah.
Kirpon clipper.
No.
That one black guy, thank you very much for joining.
Hey, thank you there, black guy.
Everyone. Yeah, Cole's getting antsy.
I'm not antsy. Hey, I was looking at I'm guessing numbers here, but I do want to leave.
All right, folks. I am Big Ed Barnum.
I'm Cole, Screaming Eagle Wilson.
Thank you very much.
Hey, we crushed